Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekly Rewind Live. I am your host, Banks Lee. They call me the Professor of Theme Park Economics, and class is in session. Hope everyone has a great week this week. Happy Sunday to you too, Paul, and hello everyone watching. Lindsay, thank you so much. Johnny, Christian, Ricky from Manchester, thank you so much for watching all the way there in the UK. Hello, Nathan. Good to see everyone in the chat here. It's great to be here. Always taking a look at the past week of our social media channels for Attractions Magazine. And we got some fun stuff to look at this week. Hello, Ash. Good to see you. So glad you're able to come back here this week. Always good to see you in there. Hello, Roy. Good to see you. You'll be having I believe, Roy, you'll be having a new episode of Roy Meets World coming up in a couple days. So I want to check that out when that posts. Hello, Sean. Good to see you. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. We'll go, as usual, start off with Twitter. And, of course, if you don't know, you can find us at Twitter at Attractions. Taking a look at this week here. Start off with a couple of things we noticed over at Disney Springs. Some new clothing options. There's lots of new stuff you can see on our Twitter feed. I highlighted these two right here. I love this Toy Story shirt with the monorail made out of a milk carton. I think that's really clever. And then on this new dress that's over there at the Marketplace Co-op, and I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that dress is from Her Universe. I need to double check on that, but I think I saw Ashley Eckstein promoting this dress when it first came out. Paul saying he loves the picture over my shoulder here. This one right here? Yeah, I love this one right here too. It's a Mickey and Pals Get the Scoop. Here, I'll pull up the camera here real quick so people can get a better look. This one right here. Where's my finger? There it is. Yeah, this is something that Disney's media department gave to a lot of media during some of the events that we've covered, and I love this little artwork here. Mickey and Pals Get the Scoop. So it's a cool little media related thing for my job. So thank you guys from Disney. I love you guys so much for that. So all right, let's move back over here to Facebook here. Of course, it's no secret that Club 33 is coming here to Walt Disney World, to all 4 of the parks, but the official locations haven't been officially announced. But you can see right here, this is at the Hollywood Brown Derby at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and they've added the Club 33 logo right here to this elevator. So this is all but officially confirmed by Disney that this will be the Club 33 location. The elevators and stairs will take you up to the old balcony bar that used to be above the soundstage where Disney Junior currently is. So that area up there used to be a place back in the day, closed down, but now that will be the new Club 33 location. So for just a little $20,000, $25,000, you can go. Let's save up our money right now. Afternoon, Brian. Good to see you. All right, so Spooky Empire happened this weekend. It's still happening right now, so if you're able to, go check it out before it ends today. But they do Spooky Empire twice a year, once during Halloween, and then once in the 6 months between. So basically, this is 6 months after and before Halloween. So every 6 months they do a Spooky Empire. They got one right now going. I didn't get a chance to go myself, but you see some photos and a video as well on our YouTube channel. And I love these things from Krampus. These are. I know a lot of friends were commenting on these and going to buy this thing. It's really, really cool. All right, so I was over at iDrive 360 this past week. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the show, but I went over into Madame Tussauds to check it out because I always like to kind of see which figures are rotating and what's new there. And I found this wall where Marilyn Monroe would be. It looks like they're building a brand new exhibit. Don't know when it's going to open, but you can see on the photo there, shouldn't we have a league of our own? I'm thinking they are hinting at possibly maybe a Justice League display. Who knows? I know they have Marvel displays at some other places. I don't know if they have DC displays like Superman or Batman or not at other places, other than Madame Tussauds. So it'd be interesting to see if we got a Justice League DC display. That'd be really cool. So we'll see. We'll find out more about that, I'm sure, as time moves on and they announce that. All right, while I was there over at iDrive 360, I got a good bird's eye view of the construction progress on Starflyer. You can see right there the swings. The seats are in place. They've been doing a lot of lighting testing. You'll see that later on in the YouTube section. And it's scheduled to open, I believe, May 11th. So just about a month now, this will open. World's tallest Starflyer. So I've said this before. I'm not sure if I'm getting on this or not, but I don't know, you stick a camera on there, if you can get me screaming like a little girl, I'll do it. I'll do it for the camera, so that'd be really funny. Yeah, there is also, Lindsay mentioned specifically about this. There is a movie called A League of Their Own. I'm not sure if that's going to be. I mean, it's a popular movie. I think they're more, I don't know. I really don't know, Lindsay. We'll find out, I'm sure. We'll find out. Alright, so I want to share this video. My producer Matt got to go to the Boggy Creek airboats. I've never done an airboat before, and I never knew this happened, that you could take an airboat on land. That's kind of crazy. I've never known that. Oddly enough, I've lived in Florida for over a decade, and I've never gone on an airboat. So maybe this is something I should do in the future. Maybe we should do this for a show segment in the future. But I would love to do that. It looks a lot of fun. See a lot of the wildlife, native Florida wildlife. Of course, lots of gators. But it looks really, really fun. Looks like a great day. Lindsay asking, how do you highlight a comment like that? How do I highlight a comment like this? Well, I'm using a software called eCam Live. It's made for Facebook, so I'm able to see my comments right here, and I can create an overlay and have it pop up like that. So that's one of the reasons I love doing this eCam thing. Alright, Lucy saying, hey, Banks, finally getting to watch live. Well, thank you so much for watching live, Lucy. It's great to have you here this week. Thank you. Appreciate everyone joining in this week. Alright, so let's chat a little bit before we move on to the next section here. I'm seeing everyone's commenting right here. Diana, TD Collectibles, definitely go check that out in Winter Garden. It's a great place to pick up any sort of theme park, Disney theme park memorabilia, old pins, pop vinyls, props from the parks. If you ever get a chance, go to TD Collectibles up there in Winter Garden. I love those guys. Alright, well, that's, like I said, Lucy, thank you for joining us here. I guess while we got a little lull in the comments, we'll move on over here to Facebook. Of course, you're watching it right now on Facebook, but if you're watching this on our replay, we are at Attractions Magazine on Facebook. We shared a few photos from Disney Springs of some construction updates. So what we got right here on the left is Jaleo. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just saying Jaleo. It's a new restaurant that is going at the old Wolfgang Puck location in West Side. And Wolfgang Puck is moving from there to that location right there on the right. That is right next to the Coca-Cola store and the bathrooms there across from Planet Hollywood. So that one vacant lot that was there is now going to be the new Wolfgang Puck restaurant. And then elsewhere around Disney Springs, on the left right there is the NBA Experience where Disney Quest used to be. That's moving along. The framework's coming up. And then on the right, it looks like it's just about ready to open pretty soon, is Wine Bar George. So that will probably be the first, not probably, that will be the first thing of all this that you're seeing to open. So I expect that to open I'd say probably by Memorial Day. It looks pretty ready to go from the outside like that. All right. So I mentioned earlier I went to iDrive 360. I primarily went there to go take a behind-the-scenes tour over at Sea Life Orlando Aquarium. I love Sea Life. I love the whole iDrive complex. My family, we own a awesomer annual pass to Legoland, Florida, and because they're owned by Merlin, who owns also the Coca-Cola Orlando Eye, Sea Life, and Mount Tussauds, the awesomer pass gets you into all these places. So I went over there to go take the behind-the-scenes tour because they have something new right now that you can check out when you do a tour. They have a coral shark here. I want to make sure I get the name of the shark correct here. So let me pull up my notes. I think it's a cat shark, catfit, something like that. Let's see, where are you? Yeah, coral cat shark. These are babies. They are right now. Uh-oh. Are we still live? I just want to make sure we're still live because I just got a notification that my software unexpectedly quit. So if you can comment in the chat right now, just let me know we're still going, we're still live. I want to make sure before I continue on here if I need to reboot anything. Alright, cool, we're still live. Alright, good. false alarm there. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so yeah, the coral cat shark. Right now they are raising some baby coral cat shark behind the scenes at Sea Life, and you can only see this right now if you do the behind the scenes tour. And this behind the scenes tour is really great. It's a 45-minute guided walking tour, and you get to see these areas of Sea Life that you don't know, normal guests don't get to see, and it's only $5. So for an additional $5, you can go behind the scenes and see things like the coral cat shark. You'll get to see where they prep the food for the animals there. You can see that. And then you get to go up and above the tanks and see how these tanks are separated and get a look at that behind the scenes aspect of it. It's really, really cool if you love seeing behind the scenes at your favorite attractions. Only $5, so well worth it if you're there. Sea Life, the whole iDrive complex is a lot of fun. I know my daughter Spencer loves Sea Life. So we go there as often as we possibly can. All right, we're still live. We're all good. All right, thanks everyone for the confirmation here. Rachel is saying, "Hey, Bank Screamscape reported a rumor a while back about the Illuminations being replaced in the near future. What is your opinion on that?" Well, I would love to see. I'd love to see it. I know Illuminations is a very popular show, a lot of people's favorite shows at Epcot and Walt Disney World in particular. But this version of Illuminations has been around for a long, long time. I would love to see it updated. Keep the Illuminations name, just add a new name of the show, because this is Illuminations Reflections on Earth. There was Illuminations 25 back in the day. So I would love to see a new Illuminations take place, because as awesome as this show is, it's the same. It's always the same now. It always is the same. So I've kind of gotten used to it, and I'm ready for something new. Because especially with the whole Epcot and this all this renovation that Epcot is rumored to be going through, with all the new rides that are coming and a possible overhaul of Future World. So I would love to see, because right now they're getting ready to finish with Hollywood Studios' overhaul once Star Wars opens next year. So once that's done, maybe they should concentrate on Epcot and overhauling that. I would love to see that. I know some plans are in place, both officially and unofficially, including Illuminations is a rumor right now, but personally, I would be okay. Bethan is asking, is it $5 plus regular admission? Yes. The for the behind-the-scenes tour at Sea Life, it is a $5 on top of regular admission to Sea Life's aquarium, because the behind-the-scenes tour, the desk to go and check in and pay for the tour, is actually halfway through the actual aquarium. So you can't do the behind-the-scenes tour unless you're actually in the aquarium. So if you have an Awesomer Pass, then you can go right in, but otherwise just you buy a ticket and then you get the $5 on top of that. It's still an excellent deal, for sure. Mike, of course, saying tear it all down, of course, because Mike is our resident heel at Attractions Magazine, wants to see it all torn down. But he also says, in all seriousness, I agree, and I love Illuminations. Yeah, it's time for an update, and that's just my opinion and Mike's opinion. Hey, Mike, I might try and stop by later tonight. I know that y'all are doing a WrestleMania watch party, and if I can get some time away, I might go come over there and say hi, bring some chips or something. All right, you're welcome, Bethan. You're very welcome. All right, so let's move on over to Instagram. Of course, if you don't know, Instagram, you can find us there at Attractions Magazine. And first off here, the Men in Black are out meeting and greeting outside of their attraction at Universal Orlando this week. And you can see, look who's there with them. I love it. I love when they can bring the animals out there to do meet and greets as well. So I don't know if this was only during the spring break busy week, or if it's still going on right now, but at least this is what Frank the Pug was meeting this past week out there outside Men in Black in the morning. So if you're at Universal, definitely wouldn't hurt to go check it out when you're there in the morning, just to see if he's still there. All right, so construction is still going full strong for the Disney Skyliner gondolas, and there's a lot of towers now popping up in the parking lot of Disney's Hollywood Studios, because there will be a station right there at the entrance to Hollywood Studios. You can see two of the towers right there in the middle of the parking lot. I still think it's going to open next year, probably around the time Star Wars opens up, so still a ways to go. No official opening is announced for this just yet. Rachel asking, when do you go to Paris? Are you staying in one of the Disney hotels? Yes, I go to Paris. Pull that up again. I go to Paris at the end of May. We fly out of Orlando May 30th. We get to Paris May 31st, and I'll be staying at the Santa Fe Resort. So I'm very excited. My first time ever leaving the country. So it's going to be a big trip for me. My first time, of course, at Disneyland Paris, going for the Fan Days event, but also going to spend a lot of time in the parks as well. I'll be vlogging for Attractions Adventures, so you'll see episodes of that with me in Paris in the future. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to share it with everyone here. Alright, so back on over to Instagram. I wanted to advertise this because a lot of people may not know that we've started doing this now. We have a new merchandise opportunity called the Attractions Mystery Merch Box. You can find this at attractionsmagazine.com/store, and what it is you order it, and off the top of my head, I don't know the price. I'll look it up here. But what you do is you order it, and inside will be a random collection of items. Nothing will be guaranteed on what you get, but you will be getting your value plus more for sure. And it's going to be stuff that we've collected from media events, park maps, things from the parks, magic bands even sometimes. It's just going to be you don't know what you're going to get, so it's a cool opportunity if you want to get a couple of things. And I am going to look up the price here for you, just so that we understand here. I should know it off the top of my head, shouldn't I? I am a horrible employee, aren't I? Alright, let's see here. I'm pulling up attractionsmagazine.com/store. And it is $15, or it's $20, but the shipping is $15. So it does come out to about $35 plus tax, but the amount of items that will be in the boxes are well worth it. And you never know what you're going to get, but you will get some really cool things. So definitely check that out at our website. We'd love to see that. Brian, so it's basically like a Loot Crate, except you just don't know what you're going to get. It's a mystery. Yeah, I would say it's like a Loot Crate. Yeah. Yeah, I know we don't have any UK shipping at this time, but I'm sure in the future, Nathan, just keep your eye on our social media channels. How do we get one of those magic boxes? Like I said, go to our store, attractionsmagazine.com/store. You'll be able to order it right from there. Roy asking, is it a one-time purchase? Or it's a one-time purchase. So we're working out some type of subscription service for it, but for right now, it's just a one-time purchase. So you don't have to worry about signing up for a subscription. If you just want to buy one, you can just buy one. Brian saying that he is so sad I'm going to miss Phantom Manor. Yes, I know. I am sad too. But you know what? It gives me a reason to make my way back to Paris in the future. I'm just very, very, very excited about that. So hey, let's chat a little bit before we move on. In the comments, let me know if you've got any questions. We'd love to answer them. While you're sending your questions this way, we'll take a look back at what we posted on our YouTube channel this past week. Of course, youtube.com/attractionsmagazine. This is just a look at some of the videos that we've posted this past week, so enjoy. Alright, so you may have seen right there in that recap the Digging for Dinos at the Boneyard Playground. That is part of a new video series that I am doing called Attractions Kids. I'm very, very excited about this. It's not like a regular series like some of our other shows that come out on a certain date. This is going to be, there's no set schedule for when new videos come out. They'll just come out on the same rotation as our usual standalone videos, and we just post what we have. So right now the first one was done at the Boneyard Playground at Dinoland USA over at Disney Animal Kingdom. The next one's going to be from Blizzard Beach at the Tykes Peak Kids area. So these videos are going to be made for kids. I've been watching videos that Spencer watches on YouTube Kids and seeing what's been very popular for kids, and so I'm taking that kind of framework and I'm applying it to the theme parks and the attractions. So it's going to feature, most of the videos will feature my daughter Spencer playing around in the parks, hitting like milestones, like a ride for the first time, just opening up a toy and playing with some theme park related toys. And then we even seen videos for parents, like showcasing things like the baby care centers, because not a lot of people know about the baby care centers and how awesome they are, especially at Walt Disney World. So this video series it'll be for kids with some great stuff for parents as well. So I've been very excited to debut the Attractions Kids, and I really hope that everyone enjoys watching them, because I know Spencer enjoys doing it, and I enjoy doing it as well. So, all right, let's look on over here into the chat here. Michael, thank you so much for the kind words there. Good to see you last night. Nathan, awesome work on your new kids show. Such a cool idea. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Ricky is asking, let's see if I can get this pulled up here. Ricky is asking, which character are you most excited about seeing at the Fan Days event at Disneyland Paris? There's supposed to be like over, 75 characters at this one event. It's insane. I think the one I'm most excited right now is Hortensia. It's her Disney Parks debut, first time she's ever met guests. So to be able to be there and be part of that, I'm very excited to be able to get to see her and hopefully get to meet her. But really just any character. I want to go because I know Disneyland Paris, they really do have a lot of rare characters that we don't even get here in the United States. So to be able to get to meet them, I think, sometimes they have people from Treasure Planet, so maybe they'll be there. They don't have like a full confirmed list of who all's going to be there, but I'm just going to try and meet as many as possible, for sure. Bethan asking, are you ready to go back in time and run? Yes, I am so ready to do the paper fast pass thing again. I can't believe I'd say that, but it's kind of exciting to be able to know that I'm going to get to have to plan out where I go to get my fast passes instead of just pulling it up on my phone. I'm oddly excited for that aspect of Disneyland Paris. Nathan's asking, what am I most looking forward to seeing at Disneyland Paris? Everything, honestly. Just seeing a new Disney park for the first time. I know it's not new, it's been around for a long time, but for me it's new. It's my first time ever. So just being there and seeing a Disney park for the first time, I am so looking forward to that experience. Because the last time I went to a new Disney park, to me, was when I first went to Disneyland in 2006. That was my first time there, so I just can't wait for that experience of seeing something for the first time in person. I can't wait for that. Brian saying, speaking of kids, Banks, so your thoughts on that survey that was shared with guests of the Busch Gardens? Yeah, you know what? I'm all for that. I think that's a great idea. I know SeaWorld's announced that they want to build a new Sesame Place theme park, and I think it's a great idea to put it right there at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, so then they have 3 parks, and one specifically for the kids. Me personally, my in-laws, Sydney's parents, they live about 30 minutes outside of Williamsburg, so whenever we go visit, we can go take Spencer and Oliver there. Ricky says there is a list of characters, so I'll have to look that up, Ricky. Thank you for letting me know that. Roy is saying, do a hide and seek for Attractions Kids and the one. Well, you know what? The kids are not coming with me to Paris. I know I'm leaving them behind, but I'm mainly going for work to cover the fan days for Attractions Magazine. So I really wanted a chance for just me and my wife to go and enjoy a trip and relax, enjoy the Disneyland Paris for my first time. She went there when she was a little kid, but her parents are going to be here in Florida watching the kids while we go, and it's just going to be a great, relaxing trip for the two of us, and I can't wait for that. So maybe when we go back in the future and we bring the kids, we'll do an Attractions Kids there. But for this one, we're just going to enjoy this husband and wife for sure. All right. Let's see here. I guess, you know what, I should mention that, speaking of kids. So next week's Weekly Rewind, it will still happen, but it may not be this format where I'm showcasing photos. It may just be the kind of impromptu chat like we're doing right now, because this Wednesday we are scheduled to have our son Oliver be born this Wednesday. So It's going to be a whirlwind week for us. A brand new baby boy is going to be in our lives this Wednesday. So we're in the preparation stages right now for that. So things may be really hectic for us, and especially for me. So I'll still try and do Rewind next Sunday. I just probably won't be doing a lot of preparation for it. I'll probably just kind of hop on. We'll chat for a little bit, and then I'll skedaddle and get back to the kids. So, because I'm going to try and spend as much time with the kid as possible after this Wednesday for sure. So, still looking out. We'll post on social media if I can or can't do Weekly Rewind next week. So just keep your eye out. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And I'm really thank you so much everyone for the congrats, Paul, Beth, and Brian. Thank you guys so much. It's overwhelming. It really is. I never thought we'd have 2 kids, but. It's exciting. It's very exciting. I cannot wait to see my daughter's reaction to her baby brother, for sure. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. All right. Well, with that, I will end it for this week. We've run a little long this week, so we'll end it right here. Thank you so much for joining us live on Facebook. If you're watching this on our YouTube replay, be sure to tune in Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at facebook.com/attractionsmagazine. Like I said, I'll try and do it this Sunday. It may not be a full show, but I'll still try to pop in and just give you an update and chat a little bit if you have any questions. So, all right, guys, until next time, have fun, and we'll see you later.